There was a situation that happened between you and Garnett a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. My question to you is pretty simple.
Mhm.
Is Kevin Garnett a dirty player?
I'll say he's a trash talker. He talks a lot for sure. He doesn't back it up. He talks a lot. But I guess it's his part. It's part of his game. And then when him and I had a little situation, I felt like it was a little more personal. And whatever, it happened a couple years back or whatnot, but that's behind me now. But he's not necessarily a dirty player. He's just a trash talker.
Have you guys ever spoke after that incident?
Nah, we never spoke after. Respect him as a player still. It is what it is. But it's behind me now. I'm not even worried about that.
There's so many different accounts of people saying he's either a dirty player or he talks too much and he just gets under people's skin. Do you feel like the NBA should have at least looked into it because of how many people are being outspoken about him?
Yeah, for sure. I think it could have avoided a lot of things too. Could have saved a lot of people money too. As far as getting technical fouls or getting fines or whatnot. But the league is definitely changing as far as as far as now where they're monitoring a lot of those things now. So a lot of things that Garnett was saying, when I was in my early age in the league, my early years I should say in the league, he definitely can't do that now. I think they're on top of things now.
Garnett got into Melo's skin to the point where he just couldn't control himself during that game with the rumor about Rice Krispies, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah,
Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, I'm not serious.
I mean, see, that's it. You just don't do that. Like, I don't know what went, if it's true or not. I don't know the details. But if it is true, like, you just don't go there. That's like you taking it to a whole nother level, and that's that's how I felt when it was my situation. I felt like he took it to another level. So now, we Melo grew up in, he was born in New York, grew up in Baltimore, and me in New York. So, sometimes that comes out of us sometimes, and you just don't do that. You just don't treat people like that. You just won't randomly go up to a person, in the streets and say stuff like that. Only because you're in between those lines, you can get away with certain things. I don't think that's cool.